What's going on, guys? It is Andrew here, and welcome back to The Forest Season 16, Part 3. I know I said I wasn't going to do a season. I said in Part 1, I'm like, I'm not going to do a season with this. We're just going to kind of look at the new updates and stuff. But there has just been so much speculation, and it's been fun. It's like, it's one of the first times I've been, like, super into the backstory, because up until really now, there really hasn't been much of hints or whatnot into what the story is going to be, which also kind of, oh god, it actually attacked me. Oh god, I didn't know. I thought that these didn't attack. Come here, you little bastard. Who do you think you are? Up until this update season, you know, update 16, I called it season. That's not what the update is called. That's what the season is called. But update 0.16 or alpha 0.16, there really wasn't much of story stuff. I mean, there was a little bit. There was the sun's drawings, and obviously ever since alpha 1, like 0.1 or 0.01 actually, we've always known that your son gets taken and stuff, but that's about it. But then recently they've been adding a few more things, and then with this last update, well, the last update, not this last update, but the last update, they added those doors, and then this update, the doors are open, and then there's that giant crater. Now, really quickly, I'd like to say that a lot of people are going, well, Andrew, you do know what a sinkhole is, right? Yes, I know what a sinkhole is, okay? It looks exactly like a sinkhole, and if you don't know what a sinkhole is, just Google sinkhole. It's pretty much exactly what's in the game. It's just a natural thing that happens, like, to the Earth over, you know, the billions of years that it's been here. And, yeah, it's just a giant, it's literally what it is, a sinkhole. It's where the Earth kind of just, like, collapses in on itself. If I'm not wrong, that's pretty much the about as basic as you can get with the scientific terminology of a sinkhole. The Earth sinks, and it makes a hole. But that's just no fun. That's just no fun. So I asked you guys, what did you think that it was? You guys had a lot of awesome theories, and I decided that starting in the next episode, I'm actually going to do kind of what I did in the season finale of last episode, and I'm going to read your theories on screen. So if you posted a theory in the last episode, then don't worry, you don't need to repost it unless you want to on this episode. But if you have a theory as to A, why the doors are open, or B, why there's a giant hole in the middle of the map, then leave your theories either in this video or in the comment section of the last video, and I'll start reading them on video, kind of like how I did in the 1 hour finale. And it'll just make, in my opinion, this season a little bit more interesting, because we're also going to build, and we're going to do all that stuff again like we would do in any other season, but we're also just going to add a little bit of topic of discussion and kind of have like a, I don't know, kind of like just like a comment reading. And I think you guys really enjoyed that from the 1 hour finale, and I want to make you guys enjoy the videos as much as I can. So yeah, so in this season, what I kind of want to do, other than what I just said, is restart building of a really awesome base, because obviously we did lose our save. I knew that was going to happen, so I'm not worried about it, because the developers did tell us that, you know, going to Unity 5 was like a 99% chance that we would lose our save files. So not a big deal. I'm not mad or worried about it. We can just rebuild. It just gives me a little bit more of a reason to kind of tap into my creativity and try and do something that I haven't done yet. So one thing that I know for a fact that I really want to do is we're gonna do a custom building again, like kind of how we did in the last episode with the custom walls and the custom roof. I really liked how that turned out, but we might just do like a different, cooler little design. Ooh, there's some turtles out here. Hey, turtle. Toidle. No, you're swimming too far away. You're swimming into shark territory. I'm not chasing you out there. I know better. This isn't my first rodeo, my friends. This is not my first rodeo. I know that shark-infested water is bad news. The boat should be somewhere around here. So we're actually going to go to the boat and collect the flare gun and stuff like that before... Ooh. So here's something interesting to note, guys. They added a sacred tree to this island, which it doesn't really mean much. But we do know... Oh, that's a problem. They're going to have to look at that. But the sacred tree doesn't really mean much, but it does mean that cannibals do spawn here. And as we know, this giant like portion of land was added in the newest update, so Maybe that has to do with something. Maybe it's just the developer's way of getting more cannibals into the game. Because I've been saying that for a while, that like we need more threats, more cannibals, more stuff that's gonna kill us. We need the game to be harder. Maybe this is just their way of listening. So I do want to say one big thing that I found out in between episodes. Now, I'm not the one that discovered this, so I'm not going to take credit for it. But on the official forums for the forest, which is actually not forums per se, but it's actually the Steam community. The Steam community. Someone pointed out that the lead music or sound designer, but I don't think he does sounds like footsteps. He usually just does music, so I'll just say the music designer for this game, the guy who designs the music for the cassette players and all that stuff, he released 3 new cassettes on YouTube, and I don't think he was supposed to do that unless the developers actually wanted him to do it kind of like a, you know, like a kind of crack this code type thing and just give us a little bit more something to be happy about, really. So up until these videos were found, there was only 5 cassettes in the game. And to his YouTube channel, he uploaded 3 more. He uploaded cassette number 6, cassette number 7, and cassette number 8. Now, they're just music cassettes. They're just new music that's going to be coming to the game. But what it leads me to believe is that they're still actively working on the cassette player, which I've always had a theory, and a lot of people have had the theory, that the cassette player is going to be used as a story item in the future. You're going to be able to find cassettes lying on the ground or wherever you're going to find the cassettes, maybe in the suitcases or whatever, and you're going to be able to use the cassette player as a piece to help you put together the puzzle that is the story of this game. Whether it be recordings, whether it be who knows what it's going to be, really. I guess that's something for us to find out. But yeah, if you want to check it out, his name is Gabe Castro. He's actually a really talented music designer as well, so even if you just want to go listen to the music. Lots of flares. There's a cassette player right there. Speak of the devil. Oh, get wrecked! I need all these feathers, so I'm sorry. Okay? Forgive me. So I know I mentioned this in the last video, but I really do think that these like fishing stands are really going to play a part in the game. Maybe not a big part, maybe you'll just be able to fish from them, hunt from them, whatever. But it only makes sense that they would add them, because originally I thought they added them just for the purpose of kind of filling the world with props, making it feel like more alive, making it feel like the cannibals actually kind of established something here. But then they added this rope and you can climb it now, so I really do think that you're going to be able to, I don't know, maybe spearfish or just make fishing rods or whatever. You can be able to fish from the ocean. Something like that. I really do think that they're going to add some type of hunting mechanic from those. That's really it. I don't think it's going to be... It's not going to tie into the story. Maybe it will. I don't know, because it's definitely cannibal-made. It's not man-made. I mean, we're the only man, as we know of, for right now on this island. Although a lot of people are starting to come up with theories that there could be scientists and stuff. It's crazy. You guys are so crazy, the creativity that is coming from the comments you guys are leaving on me videos. And thank you so much for commenting and joining in. If you're joining in and you're commenting and whatnot, then thank you. This beautiful community would not thrive without people like you. So I really do appreciate it. I really do love you. Alright, so what we want to do is actually lay down a blueprint whenever we can here. Also, sorry if my nose seems, or my voice sounds a little nasally. I'm getting sick because the weather is transitioning from cold to hot, and half the day it's like really hot out, and then half the day it's like really cold out at night. So I'm kind of getting sick. I'm kind of getting a little stuffy nose. So, you know, if you hear me sniffle or if I sound nasally, then I apologize for that. All right, so I found an area that I think is, you know, rather suitable for what I kind of want to do. So we're gonna go ahead and build here. We're going to go ahead and press B and open up our survival guide. And let's go ahead and grab... Whoops. If I can ever find it. There we go. Custom foundation, custom floors, custom roof, and experimental walls. So let's go ahead and let's go custom walls first. And our base is going to be kind of like... I don't want to do it too big. Especially since we're like rarely ever in the base. And there. So there we go. Actually, it's about the size of our last one. Yeah, it's 60 logs. I can't remember exactly how many our last one was, but... And then we're going to go ahead, and I'm actually going to make every single one a window. Except for that one, which is going to be a door. But we just want as much visibility as possible. We can see kind of where we're getting attacked from. We can even shoot out the windows and whatnot if we really need to. That's definitely a tactic I would implement if you guys are doing this yourselves. I'm not going to do custom floors this time, just because I didn't think that the custom floors really added. Okay, we need to actually finish the walls before we put the roof on. But the custom floors didn't really add to anything other than it was kind of cool to have floors. Actually, how about this? I'll let you guys decide. Do you want custom floors, yes or no? Let me know in the comments, and I'll let you guys decide the fate of the custom floors. But I personally don't think that they're super helpful, really. And then we'll add a custom roof as soon as we have the walls done. But one thing I want to do, if you're probably wondering why I chose, you know, this specific area to build in, and it's because if I can find them, what I want to do is put tree platforms all the way around the base, around every single tree. And then when they're built, I'm actually going to connect them all with the tree bridges. Come on. It doesn't go on this tree? Is this tree not big enough? Damn, that sucks. So I might have to, like... Okay, there we go. That's not too bad. I hear a cannibal. Yep. Hey, hey, what's going on? It's one of the new zombie ones. And that didn't take too long. Alright. Get your body out of here. Filthy Mongol. Alright. Chop him up, actually, and collect his body parts. And then we can actually, hey, get down. Once his body parts are all nicely dismembered. There we go. We can actually start collecting them, and then we can make an effigy when we need to. Gotta get down, but I move it up. Okay, your torso is useless to me now. So just go over there, please. Alright, 158 logs is what it's going to take, guys, to finish off this badass base. But you can even see right now, just in blueprints, kind of the idea that I have here. So you got our main building here, which will have all our stuff inside. And then you have these tree stands going all the way around, which will all be connected by bridges. So I'll have kind of like a lookout area going all the way around my base. And then I'll have the custom roof as well up there. So yeah. That's going to end this video here, guys. So this video was more of just like I'm going to let you know that I am doing a season and putting down the blueprints and asking you guys for your theories on what do you think about what I told you about the cassette players? The fact that they added 3 new songs, that means they're still working on the cassette. Do you think that'll tie into the story at all? What do you think the giant hole is, and what do you think the door is? If you, like I said, if you already commented your big, I saw there was lots of like big long theories on the last video. You don't have to like retype them or anything. But if you haven't posted one yet, then I'd love if you join the discussion, and I'll start reading out your theories in the next couple episodes to come, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to smash that like button, guys. It really, really helps the channel. Subscribe if you're new here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love your faces. Bye-bye.